Breaking news, everybody. The Cleveland Cavaliers have now extended Evan Mobley. Now, I'm going to jump into it, right? Because we need to see this deal. This deal has been agreed on Evan Mobley part that he is now getting a 5-year extension worth up to $224 million with the bonus that it can get to $269 million. And I'm assuming if he gets to an all-star team, if he gets a all-NBA, if he gets a defensive team, he's going to get that $269 guaranteed. He's locked in, right? The Cleveland Cavaliers, right now, it got to be a joyous moment, right? Because we just extended Donovan Mitchell, right? We extended Evan Mobley. And now we still have players like Darius, Garland, and Jarrett Allen on the roster. And we got Max Strus, we got Caris LeVert. The only player that we have not yet extended is Isaac Okoro, and that might be coming up shortly, or we might be dealing him out in the sign and trade. I'm not sure, but I know right now Evan Mobley is here to stay. Evan Mobley is one of the most dynamic players that we have on the Cleveland Cavaliers, who can play perimeter, he can play inside. He is a great player, right? He can switch on anybody. He can switch on anybody. And I have to say that twice because for anybody that has not watched Evan Mobley play, you are missing out, because Evan Mobley is one of the most exciting power forwards, most exciting bigs to watch on the defense and on the offensive side, right? He is a unicorn, and he is something special that the Cleveland Cavaliers have had the opportunity to draft his skill set. And I'm going to be real with you guys, man. I think Evan Mobley, extending him was a great and big move. Like, the Cleveland Cavaliers was going to do this regardless, right? When you have a player so dynamic as Evan Mobley, as I touched on before, you have to make sure he stays on the roster because he hasn't even tapped in to what he's supposed to be. And I think that's what Cleveland and the rest of the league is understanding. When you have a player, like I said, so dynamic, so diverse, and have the upside to really be one of the best bigs in the league in the next couple years, you have to make sure you sign that. And right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers, we're in a good position, right? We have Jarrett Allen, we have Evan Mobley, we got Donovan Mitchell, and we have Darius Garland. And even if we do not make a huge trade, as I've even rumored, we're still a playoff contention team that's going to be really, really, really good. Now, what is the next move? Do we make a trade? Do we get a free agent signing? Do we do this? Do we do that? I'm not sure. But what I do know is that the breaking news is in that Evan Mobley has now signed a $224 million contract up to 5 years that can get to $269, right? He's balling, man. Actually, you know what? Evan Mobley, you know, you might not hear this video, but if you do, man, can you just send me an Evan Mobley jersey? Can you sign it too, man? I just want to frame that. But if you don't, I still love you, brother. But the Cleveland Cavaliers, like I said, we're good. We're good. Right now, I do think we need to make sure that we keep stacking on what we're doing, because it is some really amazing Eastern Conference teams like the Knicks, like the Sixers, like the Bucks, like Indiana. Those teams are gunning and they're hungry and they're good, right? And then you got other teams that's rumored to try to get in that trade rumor talk to get a dynamic player themselves. So Cleveland, we got to keep stacking the deck right now. We're a good team. We're a playoff contending team. We have to keep developing. We got a new coach. So this is going to be an exciting year for the Cavs, right? Really, really exciting year for the Cavs. And right now, we just got to know this is what we've bought ourselves into, right? We got Evan Mobley. We got him with the 3rd pick. And he has done nothing but shown us why he is a 3rd overall pick. And it is a pleasure that the Cleveland Cavaliers decided to extend him, because he is deserving of this extension, right? And now we get to see the opportunity, and we get to see him blossom to a real elite player. And he's already a pretty good defender. Like, he can switch on anything and everyone. But now as he transitions to excel on his offensive game, he is going to be one of the best bigs in the NBA in the next 4 to 5 years, guaranteed. I guarantee you that. Now, down in the comments below, let me know how y'all feel about this, and if you think that the Cleveland Cavaliers made the right move.